Wisconsinites will head to the voting booths a week from today to cast their ballots in the August primary, but that means picking which Republican they want to see face off against Democrat Tabby Baldwin for the open U.S. Senate seat. News 8's Jenna Traum takes a closer look at the race.
Mark, a week out from the primary, two Republican Senate candidates were in La Crosse today. This four-person race has turned out to be much closer than anticipated. And according to one of the most recent polls, it's anyone's game. 1 week away from the primary, three very different candidates are in a dead heat for the GOP Senate nod. The most recent poll by Public Policy Polling shows businessman Eric Hovde at the head of the pack with 28% of likely Republican voters. Tommy Thompson and Mark Newman are tied in this poll at 25%. Hovde's lead may be the biggest surprise about this poll. He was a political unknown before throwing his hat in the ring.
We have to put people in Washington, D.C. that are going to put this country first instead of their political careers. And so I'm, a private sector person that just got tired of yelling at the television set every day and concerned about the direction our country is heading.
Former Governor Tommy Thompson is hoping his name recognition will help him next week.
People know me. 88% of the people in the state of Wisconsin know me. I'm the only candidate, and I think this is true, of any place in the United States, Democrat or Republican, that can run statewide and just use my first name, Tommy.
If you want to vote conservative, Mark Newman is the way to go.
Thompson is neck and neck in that poll with Newman, who's billing himself as the most conservative candidate in the race.
Well, I think that the Tea Party Express endorsement that we're here enjoying a rally with this afternoon is an indication I am the most conservative. Conservative to me means has a plan to balance the federal budget, has a plan to cut spending, has a plan to repeal Obamacare, and actually our plan goes the next step and shows how to pay off the federal debt as well.
But as the GOP candidates spend the next week talking about why they think they can beat Democrat Tammy Baldwin, goal number one is just to get Republican voters to the voting booth in the first place.
I think it's going to be a small voter turnout, and that's why every vote is important. And that's why this morning we stressed the fact that people need to go to the polls and vote.
After a fundraiser here in La Crosse this morning, Thompson accused Hovde of, quote, trying to buy this election. Here's a look at the amount of money the GOP candidates have raised so far. Hovde is putting some of his own money into his campaign, but refused to disclose to me how much. You might notice they're in approximately the same order as the poll numbers.
All right, thank you, Jenna. Now, we're expecting a new Marquette Law School poll out tomorrow, and we'll show that to you. And a reminder, the primary is August 14th, which is 1 week from today.